Hi, my name is Martin Warren. I've worked for Royal Crown Derby for 30 years. I started as a YTS. I came straight from school. My first job was to be an inspector in the department, and I now am the line manager of the department. Let's go for a tour.
Designs arrive from the design studio across the factory in the form of acetates. So if a new design has 4 colours, then Martin receives 4 acetate sheets, one with each colour's template printed in black. Some designs have as many as 18 different colours, which means Martin receives 18 template sheets. Next, Martin works with the design team to select the exact colour required for each template. In his studio, he has examples of all the standard colours which are manufactured, but of course, like house paints, any colour can be made by mixing the pre-made colours. The colours come in a powder form, and for iconic colours such as the iron red used in Imari designs, which requires individual mixing, Martin has a recipe card which tells the teams which dyes to mix in which proportions. The dyes, which are made from different metals, vary in cost from £70 a kilo to £800 a kilo, with pinks being the most expensive because these colours use gold in their mix. The powdered dyes are then milled to be sure that the powder particles suspended in water are exactly the right size to pass through the minute holes in the tightly woven polyester screens used to print with. Each particle must be less than 10 microns. As this would be impossible to gauge with the naked eye, Martin uses a Hegman gauge to test that the dyes are ready to be used. Once the colours are ready to go, the screens are prepared for printing. The designs made at Royal Crown Derby have always been a mixture of hand-painted, gilded and printed. The earliest printed pieces were from 1761, when Richard Holdship was hired to oversee the copperplate printing technique. Today we use screen printing as opposed to copperplate printing, so Martin's experienced team now prepare a screen for printing each colour. This is done by backing the screens with capillary film, which, when used with the acetate templates and exposed to light, creates a screen which will print the exact outline of each colour. When these screens have been made for each colour, they are closely inspected for any imperfections, which are carefully masked out. Here you see Neil Sheldon, another man with over 30 years' experience at Royal Crown Derby, inspecting a screen for imperfections. Finally, when the screens are perfect and the precisely mixed and milled colours are ready, printing begins. We print onto waxed paper, and each colour is added separately. The screen printing is done by machine, but a machine operated by a highly skilled person who must place the sheet precisely every time a new colour is added. If the design requires gold, then we have a very special liquid gold which is kept in a safe. In order to liquefy the gold so it can be used in the screen printers, minerals are added to the raw metals. Perhaps surprisingly, liquid gold looks dark brown, but when the piece is fired, the minerals burn off and the gold remains ready to be burnished to its luxurious shine. Finally, each sheet has been printed with every colour needed, and a cover coat is added to allow the printed transfers to be soaked off the wax-coated paper and applied to the glazed porcelain. This application requires immense precision,